The next chapter that I'm going to teach you is differential equation. Differential equation. What is differential equation? When you reflect back to your school days, you may have come across to these differential things many times. But still, if you are not very clear about this aspect, here we go. The first thing that I'm gonna do is to define differential equation. How to define differential equation? One of the basic definitions of differential equation is an equation having function and one or more of its derivatives is called differential equation. An equation having function with one or more of its derivatives is actually a differential equation. That is one of the basic definitions of differential equation. But let me give you one more definition here, which is an equation relating an independent variable with a dependent variable and one or more of its derivatives is called differential equation. Means that whenever you see the equation which deals with the relation of independent and dependent variables is called differential equation. But how differential equation looks like, I will show you the mathematical representation of differential equation. Mathematical representation of differential equation. We have a simple equation dy over dx plus x squared times y equals to 0. It is a differential equation. How we know that? Let's have a glimpse back to the previous lecture. According to the first definition that we had, an equation having function and one or more of its derivatives is a differential equation. So according to the first definition, we have a derivative term here which is dy over dx, and therefore it is a differential equation. The second definition was an equation that relates an independent variable to a dependent variable is a differential equation. Now, according to the second definition, y is a dependent variable and x is independent variable here. Y always depends on x, and that's why we call it a dependent variable. But x does not depend on y, and therefore we call it independent variable. I can also use some other notations for derivative term, which is y prime, y dot, d sub x times y. These are just the symbols to show the derivative term. You can use any notation for derivative term. I just mentioned that y is a dependent variable and x is independent variable in this equation. But you may have equation where x is a dependent and y is independent. It's up to you. Let me show you different notations and their names for derivative term of differential equation. Notation of derivative. In equation d cube y over dx cube plus 3 times d square y over dx square plus dy over dx plus x times y equals to 0. The notations d cube y over dx cube, d square y over dx square, and dy over dx are Leibniz notations. These are called Leibniz notations. Y triple prime, y double prime, and y prime are called Lagrange's notations. These are Lagrange's notations for derivative term. The notations y triple dot, y double dot, and y dot are called Newton's notations. These are Newton's notations. And d sub x to the 3 times y, d sub x to the 2 times y, and d sub x times y are actually Euler's notations. These are Euler's notations. These were just different notations for derivative terms. You can use any notation, it's up to you. But normally we use d cube y over dx cube, d square y over dx square, and dy over dx. Sometimes you may face Lagrange's notations y triple prime, y double prime, and y prime at some places. These two are the common notations that you're gonna come across.